Expect more, achieve more. Well, originally I'd been interested in history. Going through high school, I always assumed I'd be a history teacher. But as I continued to go through my career, my senior year, I had a teacher who had a huge influence on me, especially with the election of 2008. So that was really where my focus went, was into politics. And over the summer, I'd wanted to get involved, but I didn't know how yet. So a friend of mine who actually goes here, he's a graduate student in the MPA program, his name's Tony. He was running in the town next to us for school committee. He was thinking about it. And I thought it was a great idea. So I ran it through some people, and they thought very highly of it. So we took out papers in August, and from there, a friend of mine, Mark, and Tony, both helped me out. They were kind of my coordinators, and from there, it just kind of took off. The election was a great experience. It was very frustrating at some times. We had an extremely small campaign. We ran off about $400, so we didn't even have enough signs for all the polling places. On election day, we were running around calling people to see how many voters were coming in and out and going to those places. But it was a great experience, a lot of preparing, a lot of hard work. I only had a few volunteers, but they were the best. My family, my friends, my girlfriend and her family did a tremendous amount of work for me, and I'm extremely grateful for that. It's a funny story because they were reading off the totals for each precinct, and I couldn't take it, so I left town hall. And they were taking the first 4 people to get on the committee out of 6. And I was right in the middle there, so I wasn't sure what was going to happen. And my friends, they both came running out, and they said, you got on, you got on. And so we're all hugging each other, and then we went out afterwards. But it was tense for a little bit. It was tense. To be on the committee, it takes a lot of hard work. It's not something that you can just walk onto and use as a title. You always have to be prepared because anything can happen in the schools. There's always situations that can arise that you need to be prepared for, especially with the unsure financial future. We have to be prepared for the worst. So it takes a lot of hard work, especially on our superintendent part, who does a fantastic job. Dr. Kersberg is a phenomenal worker, and so he kind of takes the lead, and we work together to make the best of the situation that whatever may happen in the future. Bridgewater had a huge influence on when I was running. I took Intro to Government last semester. I'm a freshman here, and Dr. Sarah was a huge amount of help. He introduced me to committee members from other towns. He introduced me to Professor Kruzanik, who was a ton of help, especially when we had the debate in my town for the election. But like I said, the friend who originally gave the idea for me to run is now a graduate student here. So Bridgewater's had an enormous influence on me, and now I'm taking a state and local government class with Professor Donnelly, so that should be interesting, knowing how much of experience I've had with it so far. Well, the future's, it's kind of fuzzy. It's hard to predict right now, especially with the political arena we have in Massachusetts. I've still thought about teaching possibly, maybe government, but who knows in the future, maybe law school, that could be another possibility. So we'll have to see what happens, one step at a time.